Hi Aquarius, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of October, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's inspired in the Libra season we are on. And if you would like to know more details about it, just check in the description box where there's more of it, or email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Aquarius, it does feel like throughout October there's a strong desire to break away from something, to get away from something, to move away from something. There's a strong need for some of you to really change scenery, to breathe a different air, to relate with different people. So some of you are really looking for a big change of environment that would bring more satisfaction and abundance into your life. Some of you feel lonely or feel isolated from the warmth of connection. Some of you might be feeling like relationships are just not giving you enough, or are just not giving you that special something you're looking for in friends, in a romantic sense. There seems to be something really absent that bothers you deeply during October, and so you might really be willing to do things that prior to this energy you didn't have the courage to do. So you might be taking risks, taking initiatives, being bold, being courageous in the pursuit of your own happiness, which deep down is what some of you here, Aquarius, are after. You have in the foundation the Fool, and your unconscious drive is to be free, is to be happy, is to be in a light energy, is to discover new things, is to have a moment in your life filled with the unexpected and unpredictable, the good kind of surprises that life has to offer. Some of you might feel that you are living in a very unprecedented time, like you're living in a time that is very singular, very different from any other chapter that has been lived by you. You might be entering a phase that is really, really different and unique. Some of you might be looking as well for ways to express yourself that are different. Some of you might be interested in communication during this time quite a lot. You might be wanting to articulate your ideas in charismatic ways, funny ways. There's some of you here, Aquarius, that have talent for humor. So for those of you in particular, there might be a strong performance. For those of you in dramatic arts, creative arts, something where your ideas and your thoughts are in the spotlight, this might be a great time to perform a great show. And some of you, even if it's not you, you might be attracted to watch, comedy shows, stand-up comedy presentations. You might be interested in the humorous side of life, precisely because some of you want to break here a pattern that keeps you stuck, that keeps you prisoner, that keeps you bound to a very bad negative vibration of lack, of sadness, of despair. So for some of you, you have already experienced something like me. Maybe you have been in a cycle that has been really tiring when it comes to testing your limits in your faith, when it comes to feeling like you have been prevented from joy or happiness at a certain level, and so you're tired of it. It's like October is a time where you mark a certain ending to a kind of energy that makes you feel sad, or makes you feel less of, inferior, insecure. You're really after something more, something different, something great. And it's not just something you desire. I feel like some of you are getting ready to act upon this decisively, particularly for Aquarius that have been hesitant about changing air, like changing location, changing jobs, changing relationships, changing something big. October is going to reveal to you that that's exactly what you should be doing, is to get away, is to break free from something that does not serve you anymore, for something that doesn't allow your free spirit as well to come out, from something that just keeps you, again, repeating experiences of lack. Or for some, I also feel abuse. So there might be, some of you might be in relationships that are a little bit toxic, or just that, I feel like some of you Aquarius, you and your significant other, for those of you that are in relationship, a committed relationship, and where things have not been well, there's something here about recognition, recognizing, you know, in a mutual sense that perhaps both of you don't make each other happy, or don't work for each other. There's something here about, for some, of course, acknowledging that a relationship doesn't work. For others of you, you know, you could be, again, partnering up with someone that understands you, with someone that is facing the same kind of problems as you are, and it's like you're joining forces again to break the wheel into a different kind of energy. So you might also be teaming up with people that get you, that understand what you're facing, that understand what you're after, because deep down, October is all about what you're after, Aquarius. So what you're after in life, what you feel compelled to pursue, what you feel deeply attracted to, these are the things you should be focusing on, because it's like the more energy you give to those things, what you're after, the less you will give to things you're not. Because again, there's that feeling of, when you're paying attention solely to the things you want, the things you desire, the things that you don't desire, the things that you don't want in your life, they weaken their power, they weaken their presence right away. So there's a little bit as well of a focus there in putting your mind and putting your energy in the right ways. This is not about pretending that everything is okay. This is not about pretending that your problems are not real and don't exist. It's about focusing and applying your energy to how you want to see that problem solved, how you want to see that problem getting away, because it feels like deep down, some of you are ready to a tremendous change that by itself could resolve half of your problems, Aquarius. But it feels like you have to be brave enough, again, to allow a level of uprooting to happen to a foundation that has been settled for some time. It could be, again, a relationship that needs to end, a job that you need to leave, a habit you have, something very much that has been very much solid in your life that needs to be taken out. And you know, this uprooting energy is very difficult to move through, because there's a sense of loss or despair or anxiousness when we're seeing things that we have been, you know, a part of falling apart. But for some of you, it will be a fast relief once you move into the Six of Swords vibration, once you move into a direction that it's about less drama, less noise, less complaints. I feel like some of you Aquarius are also in environments where you have a lot of negative people, and this on its own is affecting you, like a lot of like people that victimize themselves, people that are not doing well, people that don't have your brightness or don't have your faith or don't see things as you do. It could also be that this change of environment is about needing to get away from negative influences during this time, because they are distracting you from the Wheel and the Fool. They're distracting you from the big picture. And the big picture for you is really big, and it's really lucky, and it's really fortunate, and it's really fun. I feel like for some of you, again, I keep getting like there's a real tremendous amount of desire to have you know, pure joy in life. Experience pure joy, pure happiness. Find what that is about. And I feel that it's very much possible for some of you Aquarius that have never felt that, or never really found that kind of experience. It's very possible to find it ahead. It's like the universe is conspiring here to put you in that track where you have amazing moments coming in, and moments that are that will mark your life for the better. But in order to be closer to finding those same experiences, some of you also need to treat the Five of Pentacles, which is, again, everything that puts you down, everything that takes away your faith, that robs you from your right of being happy. For some of you, this is about feeling guilty because you're having fun, because meanwhile people you like are suffering. You know what I mean? It's like there's a little bit of a guilty consciousness with some of you when you're having that fun, or when you're being free to pursue your life the way you see it's going to make you happy. So just because someone you love is suffering, or someone you love is going through something difficult, doesn't mean that you can't continue to live your life, and you have to feel guilty or shame by your happiness or by the success you attract. So, and for some, there's a little bit of a difficulty finding ease during October, peace of mind, peace of heart, in things that should be, you know, a compliment, an enhancement to you. So I also feel like there's something about some of you Aquarius, you need to be free from external judgments. You need to be free from how much that dictates, again, the performance, the action, the way you want to express yourself to the world. Because especially for Aquarius that need to do something public, or would like to do something with a lot of, you know, visibility out there, if you stop yourself from exhibiting your magic because of what others will say or think, you're never going to be on the right track for you, the right track, your authentic path, your path for that freedom that you so much desire, but also that you keep putting blocks to. It's almost like some of you put blocks in the way to justify not getting ultimately to your destination. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.